Yeah, I lived in Rathfarnham until I was about 20 or so, and then I kind of moved out to Wicklow, lived up in the mountains a while, and I've been down in Wicklow, now in Wexford, but in Wicklow most of the last 30 years. My youngest sister sings opera. My father played the piano, but quite badly, but he also sang. He kind of sang in the church and sang Frank Sinatra and stuff when he was at the golf club, that sort of thing. I'm in the middle of recording an album at the moment, which is all new stuff I've written. It came about because with the last album I did a few years ago, which was really a stopgap album, the Bohemian Mooney it was called. It was more like an album that was representative of what we were doing live at the time, and the band just happened to be really working very well at the time. So, and also I must have had a few grand to spare in the bank, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to. So I went in and recorded this album, and while I was recording it, it was mainly standards and blues, with very little self-composed stuff. But I wasn't entirely happy with all the takes, and it took me quite a while to become content with it. But while I was in that sort of period of disillusionment, I started thinking about another album. Like, I thought I might chuck it completely and make a different one. I started writing stuff then for the first time in years. I've never really been a writer as such. I've always had the ability to write, but not the work ethic. You know, I've never sat down and written stuff. If it comes, I write it down. So for the first time really ever, I started just writing stuff. Then, fortunately, my wife persuaded me to put the other album out, that it was good enough. So I put it out as sort of a stopgap, and then after the promotion of that, I went back to finishing off all the stuff I'd started writing in that sort of period of disillusionment. So I came up with quite a lot of material, and then I just went in last summer, and started recording with the quartet and with a couple of different mixed lineups. A couple of different bassists, a couple of different drummers, a couple of different pianists and organists, and I recorded a load of stuff which I'm now in the process of adding edits and some horns and stuff to add. But it's all coming together very nicely, and I'm hoping to have it finished by the summer, but you never know.